shot? I mean, he was struggling all night. He was able to step up and make a huge three.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised that he made it. Wasn't surprised that he took it, and I wasn't surprised that Ramon had the presence of mind to set him up like he did. I mean, Ramon had great confidence in Khalif, and he came through. But the reality is those three guys. Somebody asked me a question of why we gave it to Khalif at the end of the Buffalo game. Just we can almost take turns by all three of those guys. They all can make plays. They all can make shots. They all have the confidence in themselves to do good work. So it doesn't make much difference in terms of who's going to take the tough shot at the end.
Unstoppable will step inside for Delaware.
Yeah, he's a really good player. He's a very aggressive scorer. He made a couple of big shots tonight. He made one, I don't know how it got in the basket. It was a runner in the second half right in front of their bench. Ball kind of just went in, but he's good. He's a good player. I like Delaware's team. I like what Monte does with them. And I thought we did a pretty good job on Higgins. And obviously, he had some foul trouble in the first half, but I think we did a decent job on him. I think he's a very good player as well.
Fran, were you worried it could be this type of game, coming in here, knowing they're young but have a lot of potential? Did you think it could kind of be this kind of game?
Well, I think just looking at the statistics of what they have done here, they had not lost here. They've beaten two Philadelphia teams who are playing pretty good basketball here. So I was not surprised that it was down to the wire game. And I fully anticipated that. We're just a group that's trying to figure out a way to win games, that's all. And we've been lucky enough the last couple, and hopefully our luck can continue.
Coach, what are these 2 wins last couple of days say about your team?
Well, I hope it says a lot about the resilience of the group, and that we can come through in the clutch and kind of hang where we need to be hanging in order to make big shots. So, but we got a long way to go. But I'm pleased with our group. And I'll take a step back and watch a little film tomorrow on this game, watch and prepare a little bit for Duke, and take one more day off before we get to them on Wednesday. And we got a big week coming up with Duke and Dayton, so this is a great week for us to somehow figure out that we could win 2 games, and now we've got a big week coming up. So we'll be thankful tonight and preparing tomorrow.
Coach, you got 24 minutes tonight from TJ. Can you comment on his performance specifically on the defensive end?
Yeah, I mean he's probably he's our best perimeter defender, and he did a really good job. He had a couple breakaways that's what he does, and very confident in what he brings to the table. There's going to be some games where he's going to get 24 minutes, and another game he might only get 6 or something. But I think he's mature enough to handle that. Again, as a coach, I'd like to have 10 guys on my team and play them all 20 minutes a game, but that's not what happens. But TJ is as valuable a guy as we have.
Can you talk about what Bradley brings to the team? I mean, here's a guy, he defends arguably sometimes, the best post player of the opposing team. And he had 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job. That's what he is counted on to do. He's a terrific guy, and he does a great job with his athleticism. Obviously, he's going to get outsized a lot, but he battles, and again, a very valuable member of our group.
A couple good stretches out of Will Cummings the last few games. Are you seeing a real maturation process with him?
Yeah, very much so. I appreciate you bringing that up. I mean, he made a great cut along the baseline, and it's a great finish in a game where we had not finished very well down at the rim, but he did that. And then when he had that open look in the corner, I will tell you that I wanted him to shoot it, and I was very confident that it was probably going to go in the basket, because I think that's the steps that he is taking. He's getting to be a very good basketball player.
Would you see how Jefferson did a good effort on his?
Yeah, always. He always gives you great effort. The only disappointment I had in him tonight was he tried to force that one pass later in the game to Ramon, and I didn't think it was open, and he thought he saw something that was there. But otherwise, I thought Riley was great.
Coach, could you assess how your team played in the defensive end?
Defensive end, yeah, we're still struggling a little bit. We got to be better in terms of keeping people out of the lane. It wasn't like they were knocking 3, other than Anderson, and Sather made one as well. We needed to keep, Treat had a great drive in the lane. I thought Lewis too. We got to keep those guys in front of us better than we do. And one time Juan gave up a penetration move by Sadler, And we've got to be better at keeping people in front of us without fouling, and so we'll continue to work at that. But we need to be better on defense.
Coach, at one point, I believe Anthony won and Cleve were all on the bench. You had Aaron, Will, and TJ in there. Is that a case where those guys are earning more minutes, or is that something you have to do now in like student classes?
You know, I will tell you that sometimes you're flying by the seat of your pants and just hoping that you know, the matchups can be okay. But you know, it's, I didn't think the Khalif was not. He didn't have a good game up until the end. Obviously, it wasn't one of his better contests. But you know, at the end of the game, you want him in there. You want to give Will minutes, and you want to give TJ minutes. And Aaron Brown, he's as hard a worker as we have, so he deserves minutes. So, you're just hoping you're picking the right guys at the right time, and somehow we figured it out tonight.
Fran, Duke's tough enough to prepare for as it is. How much more challenging is it to prepare if you're probably not going to have Mike? What are you trying to do to compensate there?
Well, unfortunately, this will be the second year in a row that we've had to do this because you know, we did not have either one of these two guys last year either, but we did have Little Way Allen that took up a lot of space in there and helped us defensively. So, it'll certainly be a challenge for us, but we're going to have to figure something out, and we're going to have to take, and as hard as the defense is going to be, they're such a terrific defensive team too, and when our opportunities present themselves, we got to take advantage of it. So, but what a fabulous opportunity that we have in front of us to bring a team like Duke to Philadelphia, as storied a program as it is, and so we'll be hopefully ready to go.
What's this game like for you guys? It's not just an occasional thing. It's been an ongoing series, and you and Mike know each other very well.
Yes, it's a great game. I mean, I think it's a great game for Philadelphia. We're pleased to have the opportunity to bring them to Philly. And again, when you get a chance to coach against that program and our players play against that program, it's what you want. That's why you come to Temple, and that's what you want for Philadelphia as well. So, great opportunity.
Coach, this is the second game in a row where you guys have had at least 15 offensive rebounds and a total of 40. Can you speak, you're doing all this now, you're starting center, can you speak about the team effort when it comes to boarding, especially on offense?
Yeah, I think Anthony's very quick off his feet, so he's got 5 offensive rebounds tonight, and I believe he had three of those in the second half, and 2 of them may have been stickbacks too, which was a great opportunity for us to get Anthony to do that. That's how we're going to have to play. We're going to have to create some more possession for ourselves, and I think offensive rebound is a great way to do that. And you know, the fact is, when you're outsized, sometimes you can be quicker than somebody else trying to check you out, so maybe you can take advantage of that. But you know, we missed enough shots to give ourselves a chance to get offensive rebounds too, so let's not mistake that.
Any more questions?